Vivy, don't tell me Jeffrey Dujon's hands are finally given out, have they?
Well, apparently I think he's had a little bit of touch of the flu, so we're just giving him a rest and see, how he feels for Tuesday.
And the wicket looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks good, and most times, and I'm just hoping that I've lost the toss on most occasions throughout the series so far, and I'm just hoping that it continues with the luck that we've had.
Okay, all the best.
Thank you.
Ian Chappell is out in the centre now with the two skippers and the toss.
There we go, man.
So here we go again, Amy.
Heads,
oh, no, Amy, you stairs this time, son. Oh, well, we'll have a ball again, see if there's anything in.
Malcolm Marshall was saying to me that the West Indies really like this ground, probably the best of all of them in Australia.
Yeah, we think so, because I think, especially when you play on much of these big grounds, it's sometimes, a good hit sometimes, becomes a little bit crazy, it doesn't reach the fence, but it's nice when you get a reasonably compact ground like Brisbane, and you can reach the boundaries much easier, I think.
Can we expect a bit of a reaction from the loss the other night?
Well, I think most certainly we're pumped up, because I don't think anyone likes losing, and regardless of who you're playing, I thought we chucked that one away, but not taking anything away from Australia. I think they played well, they fought hard, but we'll be looking forward to try and make some amends.
Okay.
Heads. Tails.
We're going to bat first, sir.
Thank you. Hope you have a good game anyway.
Yeah, good series.
And we keep it reasonably tight.
Yeah,
all this bullshit that's been talking about, huh?
Yeah, no
we
worries.
have a good one, huh?
Yeah, thanks,
good.
Hey, B, looks a pretty good wicket.
It looks an excellent wicket. Just a couple of games we've played this season. The wickets played beautifully on the first day, and this one looks an absolute beauty, so get in there and get some runs on the board.
Where are you thinking of batting?
I'm batting at 5, so we've got a pretty good order, Valletta and Woody in front of me, so and the other two openers, of course, so everything's looking pretty good at this stage.
Looks a pretty good wicket. Were you going to bat?
Well, no, you wouldn't believe it. Seeing that we've got the 4 big boys, we always thought that most certainly, and if you've got a freshly prepared wicket, that's the first hour or two, and you would get some assistance, and we're hoping that is the case today.
The breeze is going to mean that your quickies are going to have to push up the hill a little bit. Is that a problem?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think the guys, they're capable of these things, and regardless of wherever the hard work is, I'm quite certain that the guys, will be quite willing to do their job.
All the best in your 100th Test match.
Thank you very much, yeah.
Okay, Alan Border has won the toss. He's batting first, and as I mentioned, it's a very special Test match for Viv Richards.
Heads again. Well, for some reason I think maybe with the bad weather that's about, we're going to have a little ball and see what goes from there.
Ian Bishop's performance, you must have been thrilled with that.
Yeah, I think it's very pleasing, especially when you've got one of the main destroyers on the tour so far in Ambrose, who have performed so well, and to have been sidelined in that particular match, and to have had Bishop come in and standing for him so well. I think it's a wonderful performance, and I just hope that he goes from strength to strength.
The last couple of weeks have been so good. Is this the best that the Windies have played under your captaincy, do you think?
I think so. I personally feel this is the way. We played pretty well in the Test matches in England, but for some reason the Texaco games, we lost 3-0. But yeah, I think overall, when you combine the 2 games together, the 1 days and the Test matches, I think it's the best we've had up to date, under my captaincy.
All right, look forward to some more.
Awesome.
Heads.
Tails. I'll have a bat.
Okay, mate.
Thank you.
Vivy, how do you feel about the pitch lasting the 5 days?
Oh, well, I think maybe we've drawn first blood in winning the toss, and obviously if that's the right thing or the correct thing to do, we hope, that we can make some inroads, because obviously there's a little crack here, and batting last, I think maybe, if, winning the toss first, means all that, and I'm hoping that it's a good toss to win.
Heads. We're going to bowl first.
Okay. Have a good day.
Feel like there might be a little bit in it, Alan? Well, I hope so. Yeah. It's just a change in tactics for us. We just feel as though we need to put some pressure on the West Indies batsmen, and we've got to get 20 wickets to win the game. So stick them in, and hopefully we can do some damage today. Selection take a while? Yeah, it did take a while, because Terry Alderman's performance here in the lead-up game was excellent. So he came into contention, but we decided to stick with the 3 quickies have been doing for us. All right, all the best. Thank you. Vivy, not unhappy about batting?
Looks a good track, we hope that most certainly the way it looks that it plays as well too, and we've got the same team. They say never change a winning team, so we're hoping that it does the trick again too.
Heads.
That's it is.
We're going to have a bat first, but okay.
I thought you would.
It looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does look an excellent wicket. Most of the tracks we played on have been pretty good, so hopefully we can make best use of it.
And what about the selection? What was the thinking with the changes?
Well, we just had a look at the track yesterday, and we thought that it might take us a spin later on the game. So, basically, we need a spinner to make use of it, and hopefully that's the case. And hopefully the top 6 batsmen can do the job. So, bring Terry Alderman in for Bruce Reid, who's been a bit out of sorts on this tour, and hopefully Terry can find some of that old magic.
It's been a good batting wicket over the years, and I'm quite certain that it would be a good game in a sense where there may be a couple of batters, who may get stuck in and get some big ones. But there's always a little bit of bunks as well too, but it looks a little bit drier than normal. So we only can hope for the best anyway.
And a typical